three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Denny Avdia. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the shooting guard position. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, small forward.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game following their win against the Rockets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up.
Here's Simons after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. McDaniels against Grant. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Just 21 wins for Portland last year, Brent. Their lowest total since the 71-72 season.
Yeah, B.A., and if history serves me right, that was just their second year in the NBA. I do like the youth movement. This team has to rebuild in the Rose City. They've got some interesting pieces, but this one's going to take some time.
And Minnesota with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Here's Edwards. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Edwards has got 5.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Kamari drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gobert finds Edwards. With the fadeaway. And Ayton pulls it down.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side Edwards. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Avdia can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And the basket by Edwards.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by Portland.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Edwards gets the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kamari, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 13. Well, how good does it feel to be one of the more elite teams at this point of the season, Brett?
Well, BA, you just know you have an opportunity, and you don't want to do anything to take you off that path to possibly winning a championship. So staying locked in, enjoying it to some degree, but really understanding that this opportunity is hard to come by, and and let's go after it.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Conley finds Reed. Right side Edwards. Rebounded by Kamari.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Poke loose. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Transition, here they come. Henderson misses.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now, they feel like the faster team.
56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons got 5 now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Henderson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Launches it. Connects from downtown. Kamari's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. There's 6 seconds left in the first. Here's Grant. Soft touch off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. It was crippling defense.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Klingin out there with Williams. And it's Grant in at the 3. Now here's Williams. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp finds Williams.
Oh, wow. Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 4. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Henderson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Dillingham. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Dillingham's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Portland leading. Pass to Henderson from 15 feet away. Garza grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. That's time for defense.
Lineouts checked in for McDaniels. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Banton, he's checked in for Grant. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to... catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Sharp, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Assistant ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Klingon. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Graham.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For the Timberwolves. Denny Obvious checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Banton. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Edwards looking it over. It's tipped.
Oh, great timing on the block. Sharp using his athleticism to make an impact on D.
Simons passes to Avdia. Here's Williams. Rebound Minnesota. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for them.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Portland making their last shot. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And so the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. All right, let's take this chance to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the current leading scorers. Fifth, Anthony Edwards.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And it's Simons missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Blazers trail by 4. Off the outside. Back to Simons. Ayton with a screen. Launches the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Simons has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Grant from the arc. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Here's Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
Locked in offensively, getting to his...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Ayton. The shot's good. Ayton's got 6. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. And here's Reid. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, it's never easy facing off with the best in the West. But if they somehow can win that one, it'll be huge for their confidence.
Simons against Conley. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Turnaround Jay. Again, the Timberwolves score.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
Here's Edwards. The bank shot, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Kamari, that's good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Simons outside. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Edwards going inside. Oh, Edwards plows through the contact.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's Simons with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hit for Edwards.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Deni Avdia.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Kamari, that's good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Edwards, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And no good, trying to use the glass. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Back to Reid. Down low. Pass to Gobert. Reid with it. 6 to shoot. Edwards with it. Picked up by Grant. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Gobert with the double. Inside, here's Kamari. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Kamari. This one for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Avdia with it. Over Reed. No good off the glass. Here's Conley. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Simons with a three. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And here's Edwards outside. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Again, the miss by Portland. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Edwards gets the bucket.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Portland trailing here. Here's Avdia, outside for Grant. Pulls it from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. Grant's got 8.
Crucial that Grant becomes more and more effective at draining those kind of shots.
Conley passes to Reed. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. There's 10 seconds left in the third. And here's Simons outside. The shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.